The cobbles of Weatherfield are currently shaking with one of the most explosive mysteries we have ever seen. And honestly, the sheer amount of drama unfolding right now is enough to give anyone whiplash. We are talking about the tragic, unsolved death of Theo Silverton. The whispers, the backstabbing, and the absolute chaos surrounding his final moments have everyone pointing fingers. But the latest twist just threw a massive wrench into everything we thought we knew. The authorities are closing in, and all eyes have suddenly snapped directly onto Summer Spellman. But before we dive deep into the secret diary entries that might just ruin Summer's life, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to CoronationST Update. Trust me, you are going to want to stick around for this, because we are unpacking every single lie, and having you as part of our community means you will never miss a single shocking twist. Now, let us get straight into this absolute mess with Summer. For weeks, the tragedy surrounding Theo has been the biggest dark cloud over the street. At first, it looked like a terrible accident, but then the accusations surfaced, and it became terrifyingly clear that someone intentionally caused his death. We all had our theories, right? But the authorities have just ramped up their investigation, and the spotlight is glaring right at Summer. They found a secret diary, and let me tell you, the things written on those pages are not doing her any favours. We are talking about deep, dark, hidden frustrations and extremely incriminating evidence that places her right at the centre of the timeline. Could sweet, innocent Summer really be the one who caused his death? The pressure she is under right now is immense. Every time she is questioned, her story seems to fracture just a little bit more, and the residents of the street are starting to look at her differently. But here is the thing about Weatherfield. Nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Is she being framed by the real person responsible? Or did she finally snap in a moment of pure panic? The tea here is boiling over, because some fans are convinced that Summer is covering for someone else, taking the heat while the actual culprit walks right past the authorities every single day. While Summer is fighting for her freedom, there is a completely different, incredibly twisted mind game happening just around the corner. We need to talk about Daniel Osborne and the absolute nightmare he has been living through. For a while now, Daniel has been the target of a vicious, anonymous digital harassment campaign. His life has been made a living hell by constant, terrifying messages, pushing him to the brink and making him feel completely isolated from everyone who cares about him. It has been heartbreaking to watch him slowly unravel, losing his confidence and his peace of mind. But the absolute wildest part of this entire storyline, the person behind the keyboard, it is none other than Jodie Ramsey. Yes, Jodie. Let that sink in. She has been playing the concerned friend, acting like she is there to support him, while secretly orchestrating this entire toxic campaign to isolate and control him. Her manipulative behaviour is genuinely next level. She doesn't just want Daniel, she wants him completely broken so that she is the only person he can rely on. It is a sick, twisted obsession. When Daniel finally discovers that the call is coming from inside the house, so to speak, the fallout is going to be atomic. The betrayal is going to shatter whatever is left of his trust, and honestly, Jodie is playing a very dangerous game. You have to wonder how far she is willing to go to keep him to herself before her entire house of cards comes crashing down. And speaking of people causing absolute chaos, we cannot ignore the impending departure of the street's most notorious menace, Megan Walsh. The authorities recently let her out, releasing her pending further inquiries, and her return to the street has everyone completely on edge. Megan is a walking hurricane. Every time she opens her mouth, you know some serious shit is about to go down. But we all know her time in Weatherfield is coming to an end. The writers have been dropping massive hints that her exit storyline is going to be one for the history books. Since she is out on bail right now, she is acting like she is completely untouchable, strutting around like she owns the place. But the walls are closing in. The accusations surfaced against her are heavy, and the authorities are just waiting for her to make one wrong move. Will she try to make a run for it and escape her legal troubles, or is she going to go out in a blaze of glory, taking down as many people as she possibly can on her way out? Knowing Meghan, she is not going to just pack a bag and catch a cab in the middle of the night. Her departure is going to be explosive, and it might just tie into the other dark secrets currently haunting the residents. But hold on, because the absolute biggest bombshell is yet to come. If you thought the investigation into Theo's tragic end was dragging on, buckle up, because the producers are about to flip the entire script. We have just learned that upcoming episodes are going to heavily feature flashback sequences. We are finally going to see exactly what happened on that fateful night, minute by agonizing minute. And the reason for these flashbacks? A hidden witness. That is right, someone saw exactly what went down when Theo met his end, and they have been lying to the detectives this entire time. Their lies have successfully misled the authorities, pointing the finger at innocent people, or maybe pointing it at Summer to protect themselves. Who is this secret witness? Were they blackmailed into keeping their mouth shut? Or are they the mastermind, pulling the strings from the shadows? The suspense is off the charts. The showrunners are promising that these flashback scenes will completely rewrite everything we thought we knew about that night. By the time this summer is over, the identity of the person who actually caused Theo's death will be officially unveiled. The wait is agonizing, but the payoff is going to be monumental. The drama on the cobbles is reaching a boiling point, and the web of lies, manipulation, and secret diaries is so tangled that nobody is safe. Between Summer's desperate fight to clear her name, Jodie's unhinged digital torment of Daniel, Meghan's impending and surely dramatic exit, and a secret witness about to blow the entire Theo investigation wide open, Weatherfield has never been this dangerous. Who do you think the secret witness is? And do you truly believe Summer is capable of being the one who caused his death? Drop your theories down below, because I read every single one of them, and this community always has the best predictions. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you are the first to know when the next massive Coronation Street update drops. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because on these cobbles, everyone has a secret.